Back to Dark Earth. Okay, I think I will try to fix the random character generator and see if I'm able to keep the selections of the race that you choose. But for now, we set it by hand. Okay. So this is my personal class, and this is the sort of backstory. Okay, so I have done more tweaks to try and integrate necessities of Morrowind Standard and Ashfall. And more or less, most of the things should work together better now. One strange thing about Ashfall is that currently there's sort of interface to add more items like food and drinks, but there's no interface to add a new bedroll, so you have to dive into the code to do something like that and use the standard bedroll. And the reason is probably because to place automatically place correctly the bedroll in the terrain, you have to do also the setup of the coordinates, and that's probably not something that most users are able to do. Probably that's the reason why Merlot did not make it something you can add like the rest of the things. But it's not really difficult. Usually you can do something like that. You have the standard mesh, like the one used by the bedroll, one of the bedrolls in Ashfall, and you paste over the other mesh that you want to use, and take note of how you have to move or resize it or change the orientation, and then you set the same parameters inside the Ashfall code to add the other kind of bedroll. At least it should work, but we will see. And then usual things. And then we have... Oh, I did something wrong here. And probably I must restart this thing. Or I can change them. This is Morrowind comes alive. And this is... Oh, another mod that I'm playing and fixing the latest things. Not working yet, so we will save here.
Oh, dear me. Forgive me, but I am enjoying this.
Oh, this time we are inside Sandedric Ruin in the Timer Rebuild review area. As you can see from the temporary name of the cell. Hopefully it is not some populated Daedric ruin yet, but maybe it's a little risky. Oh, we found something useful. Nothing too overpowered, but still. And I don't know, I'm trying a mod which is... Ooh, these are nice. Changing what you see in theory from the outside of such a cell. Let's see if it works. I think it would be nice to have something renaming the cells, but probably it will conflict with a lot of things. So what my mod is doing is changing on the fly what you see on the exterior door. For instance, this should be door to cell TR something, and my mod is changing on the fly to show the exterior region name instead. So this is a little less ugly from the outside. Problem is doing that with a cell name in the interior. I don't think that's so easy. But I will think about it, because I'm trying to make these not yet finished areas of Timer Rebuild, for instance, but also other places, a little more immersive. And we can do a lot of things with MWSLU in this regard. For instance, the same mod is making the doors which are not leading anywhere, the doors that are still not linked to an interior, just locked when the player tries to open them, and I think that's a good idea. But anyway, Shiayu started in this as usual in this random place in now a big Morrowind world, and our first mission to spice things up is to reach Sidanin as usual, or to explore a little before, we will see. But it's a sort of random starting generator that allow me to see also places which I have not yet visited, and so keeping the game a little more fresh. I must do this thing because I think I did something wrong with the necessities of Morrowind configuration. I choose the wrong sex because I set male, and the difference could be the voices you hear when, for instance, your fatigue is is 0. Necessities of Morrowind usually makes you hear some sounds about panting or things like this, and you can hear the difference between male and female voice. So let's try and check this thing. How can we do this? We can just let me show you. Can just okay, let's open the necessity. One of them, these are standard variables. So we can restart the configuration or just look for the variable. That should not be hard to find. PC gender, this one. So we copy it and look for where this thing is set, and we can find immediately the script. One great thing about MW edit compared to the construction set is that you can hyperlink a lot of things. So we found the script here. I can just double click and open it directly. And then we look for the variable, and we can see that this is set by this button. So male is 0 and female is 1. So we have PC gender and two variable. Maybe there's another one. Yeah. Oh, because this one. Okay. So we must set 2 variables. 2, 1. And should be okay. Yeah. Female is 1. So we do this. I can copy this and paste directly in game, because I have a mod which is making possible to paste things in the console. But we change things a little here. First this one. And then the second one. Try to go here. I can delete this. So I'm very lazy. I don't want to write things if I can avoid it. So I paste things. Yeah. And then we should be back to female state with our voices. So we can go back here, close this, and we set to display only the game, and we are back. So we are out in the wild. This is a pretty scenic region. I think I've never been here. It's called Morrowind. I think this is one of the places that will be that are going to be very different in next releases. I think I read that there are many things they are going to change in this area. That is pretty scenic already. Can we go this way? So this road is just going to the dead ruin, or can we jump over here? Not easy, level 1. But all in all, we just found this pretty nice, good to have bow. But we can start the usual things like
by Abot, color edition.
We read
These
the
are
book.
a few pictures and notes I took during my path.
And we set up things we have. And well, let's start with the shortcut keys. We have a bow here, and we can get some spells. Pickle Pipinillo. And okay, what can we choose here? Balina Soothing Balm, and here for now. Water walking, maybe? No, better one of these. Okay, then I want to set up some useful apprentice lockpick and probe, and here some light. And here, our little weapon. Okay. So, Pickle Pipinillo, you think that the changes in this area will be a lot of Dreamer ruins added? That's the meaning of. Oh, that would be nice, I suppose. I like this kind of mushrooms. Honestly, I find that I don't have the time to explore all the wilderness added in Time and Reveal, because they often change things before I manage to explore them. So especially these new areas are a little something that you may want to explore before it's too late, because they can be changed while they are still in the preview area. So it's nice to take a look at them. So let's go to the north and see. Oh, we could try to reach the river, and I don't think maybe that ruin could be really dangerous, because probably it's not yet full of enemies. But still, we try to roleplay this level 1 character, and normally it would be not a good idea to go there. So we already found a bow. Let's not pretend that we can find more things. Dwemer ruins everywhere. Well, all in all, I think timer rebuild is more this part, probably the part near the Odai River. It's not really full with Dwemer ruins. There are Dedrick ruins, I think, mostly. Dwemer ruins are more near the coast, I think. This part, the ruins that you can see from Sidanin and to the coast, mostly. But maybe I did not explore much yet. Look at this. Look at how scenic is this grass. And I think that I'm not the only one that likes to mix and match various kind of grass. I think that this part of Timer Rebuild and most of Timer Rebuild is looking very good with the grass by, I think it's by Vermiros. It is some grass that normally is not a strict replacer of the standard meshes that are used for the grass, but it is by default using meshes in a different location, so it's not really compatible with the usual other grass mods. So it's a little complicated to mix and match both woods, grass and this one, but nothing really too difficult. Just a little extra work to move things. Ooh, look at this. This is a fantastic view, and over there we can see, hello Dane, we can see the first Dwemer ruins. It's a little far over there, but oh, I love this river. And that kind of tower over there is, I think, some how is it called? The great house, yes, some how is it called, that kind of architecture over there? Dress? I just randomly started here in the Roaring Time Real preview area, I think. And I'm looking at these mountains here and the ruins. It's quite beautiful already. And I was looking especially at that tower over there because I think that's new kind of architecture. And I think that last time I read something in the Discord, in the Timer Rebuild Discord, they are probably going to redo a lot of this region or change it. And I was thinking it would be nice if Timer Rebuild would just things like this would be just moved somewhere else to get some new mod with the landscape they sort of discard because it is so good that it's a pity. But maybe the changes will be not so hard. Oh, this is one thing I really don't like the how they are called. the markers of things to be deprecated. Not something I really love, to be honest, because it would be better to just put something not visible, at least when you are in game. I don't know if it is technically possible, but I think so, because there are already markers that are visible only when you are inside the construction set. So my suggestion for timer reveal is keep your markers like this, but make them a kind of markers that are visible only inside the construction set, because this is really something. And I am being killed by the marker because I did not see did not see the winged menace. I think that's about the delay between YouTube and what's the other channel? Twitch. They are never synchronized exactly, because must be restream that is sort of computing one of them fast and then the other, and so they are not really perfectly synchronized. This is probably something normal, I think, because it is the way that the stream is able to broadcast to different channels in this way. So I think that's something standard. A little delay between looking at things on YouTube or on Twitch, but more or less quality should be at Twitch level, I think, because I think I understood what was causing problem. Is that I was using a quality too high quality streaming for Twitch, which has a lower standard than YouTube. YouTube is able to get some more bandwidth streaming, while Twitch is a little limited. So now I have set things to use Twitch standard, and in theory it should work also with YouTube, with a little less quality on YouTube, but should work on both platforms. Okay, so my suggestion, really timer reveal people, please change those placeholders so they are visible like the markers only on the construction set, because it is better for people not to see them instead of I want to see something that is not there, is less ugly than seeing those red things. Honestly, I have no idea how something like this has not being thought about, because not really hard to just make them invisible instead, at least while you are playing. I would like to try my fast cliff races with that bow, but not sure we can. There's no way to do that unless you use different data folders. Why? there are markers. Oh, another one. There are markers in the construction set which are visible just on the construction set, a kind of mesh. I don't think it is something impossible. About Ashfall, I'm using both. I am making progress about integrating them a little more deeply, and I have already integrated I think well enough food and water. The problem is with the bad roads, but I am also working on that. Are hidden in code, not as part of the mesh. So it is the identifier which is making them disappear, the name of the mesh, the name you choose in the construction set, the identifier. I think it should be a tag in the mesh, but I will check. Anyway, those things are ugly, and there's no reason to keep them when they release something, because even if it is not possible to replace directly, you can just make a search and replace 1 minute before releasing it, and it is something completely automatic, so I don't see the problem. It is just something like sort of discouraging people to explore your landmass, because you are placing those ugly things everywhere. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, I want to investigate this thing because it is really ruining my show. So I will try and see if I can find a different kind of mesh, so it is only displayed like the markers, or if like a guide is telling us it is not technically something you can do. I will try and just replace them in the construction set. I think it could be even no, probably it is not possible to do that from another ESP mod. Not sure about it, but not something hard to do, because it is just a search and replace about the meshes. So something that is worth doing, in my opinion. Something that I will just do the next time I open the construction set, because I really did not realize how different these things are compared to the rest of the look. And so you see them from miles and miles away, and really not something good. And I want to kill that thing. Oh crap. I'm so far away that... Oh, no more arrow. Not good. Look at that, they are really ugly. Okay, so I will go away from here. I don't wanna see any more of those red cubes. But we can see, ooh, a super bridge over there. Now these plants are not something I can harvest. Not yet, probably. They are still. Oh no, another one! Oh, second cliff race just got me. Okay, so this is full of cliff races, and I must pay attention to survive until I reach the other side of that bridge. But anyway, I was talking about Ashfall, and the difficult part is to add another bedroll, because there's no how is it called, the interface to add things, no interop for this, and at the moment the only way is to go and delve a little into the code. And there's a good reason for this. That's because to correctly place a bedroll you have to specifically position the bedroll mesh depending on the mesh on the terrain, and so you have to sort of compare your new bedroll mesh with the standard one used already and move things a little in scope and set a couple of things. But you can do, if you want to add some kind of compatibility with necessities of Morrowind standard bedroll, which is the standard bedroll used by the game, by the way. So look at this. I really love these mountains. These they look very, very good. And the Dreamer Ruin, can we reach it? Ooh, look at this. It's really beautiful to explore. I think probably as wilderness, Time Rebuilt, and this part of Time Rebuilt, and also the Skyrim Realm of the North mod are the wild places that I like most. But this area is really special. Oh my. Oh, let's see if I have been able to correctly change the voice of my character. In theory, when I'm completely fatigued, yeah, female voice. Okay, our sex is now correct. Oh, look at that Dreamer Ruin. How can we? Ooh, beautiful view. And this is beautiful because it doesn't feel like Morrowind. You have this verticality like our friend Dark Half Guy uses to say, and this is not something you see in a believable way in Morrowind and Giants so often. So I think this walk is really well done, and probably it is something also that we can see because we are using NWSE and especially MGEXE. I always use a bad pronunciation for that, but the distant land. A lot of people think that the distant view if the distant view is too far, you sort of you lose the mystery of Morrowind. That is true enough if we talk about the Vanderfell area, because it is not so big, but I think when we are exploring these kind of big mods, really having a distant view like this is making this kind of enjoyment of the game, which is not something we are really used to. So you could stay here and take screenshots. And these are... oh, it would be nice to add something. So these mushrooms are sort of filled by the rain. I think it should be something something done like the mods adding glowing windows at night, something like that. Oh! How is my stamina? I don't know what this is. Let's try this thing. I think the skeleton is not really hit by the frost, but should be able to stop it. Okay. Oh, and I like to show you another mod which I'm testing. I think if I manage to make it work, I will try to release it like a separate mod, but I need a companion to show this thing, so not something I can do now. Basically the mod is making so when you have something dropped on and that you want you don't want to carry yourself, you want to give it to a companion. Usually you have to pick it up, then you have to talk with the companion, wait for the companion, where I'm going, wait for the companion to open the menu, and then you can tell the companion take this and so on. Pretty walking, but it takes a lot of time when you have to do it for a lot of loot or with a lot of companions. So what I try to do is something where you can alt activate the object on the ground, and your best suited companion will take the thing. And I think it is starting to work like expected. And so that is next thing I'm trying to make. Ooh, like that. But we need companions for that. This is a mine, probably. Okay, so as you can see, the door is not telling me a door to tr_tr and so on, but just door to rot roaring. But the real name of the cell is this one. My Cascade, if you are still here, do you think technically there could be a way to change on the fly the name of the cell in the interior? Or at least a name that is visible here? I think so. Because I've already done it for the exterior door, and it works well enough. But I think for the inside should be just something that you see on the window here, because as changing the name of the cell, I think it could be cause a lot of problems. So maybe just on the map. Okay, this should be a mine. Ooh, some food. So I want to show you the integration about ashfall and necessity. In theory, the food that I eat should be recognized by both of them. So I have my well-fed from ashfall, which is walking by default, but in theory also Gnome should recognize the food, and when I am well fed from the necessity or more inside, I should get my necessity state, which is a spell in theory. But I am already probably well fed. But anyway, as you can see, we have a restore fatigue. Not yet. Well, let's see what happens here. Oh, we are warm. Nice. Okay, so this is a standard object which is not has not been replaced by a necessities or Morrowind object. It is just a standard one, but the Lua script is making it on the fly, calling the standard necessities grill code. so I could just use it. So these are things that are using the power of MWSLU to integrate the standard scripts of necessities, so they are called, even when we did not replace the standard statics with the nom activators. And that's a great thing. We take this and oh, bedroll. Okay, so this is a standard game bedroll. In theory, we can sleep here. Oh, and if I choose pick up, look at this, look at this. This is a standard battle, so this is new for me too, because I'm testing the interaction. So we activate it, and we have the standard ashful menu. But if I choose pick up, then I fire the necessities of Morrowind menu. So we can use the battle with both the survival mods, and I think it is starting to work like I want it, because I love some parts of both mods and I want to keep them both working. And so we pick the bad road. And we get this fine shot. How are you? Oh, we can put this away. And while this thing is going, I will try this on cell change, because I think it will be really great for this kind of cells which are still using some coded names identifier, because obviously this is making the building work easier, and it is something really correct, because to make the final product you have to merge things and coordinate things, add and so things, add NPCs and so on. So using a defined code for naming everything is essential, but at the same time I think this is one of the reasons why not so many people like to try the preview area, because there are these things that are a little jagging, like the name of the cells and the doors and lately the markers, the red markers that are something that I really can't stand at all. But technically I think the red markers can just be replaced from the construction set. but the cell names are not something that you can really replace. It is better to just display different things on the map, or when you see the hint, I think. And we can do that using the lure power. But anyway, we just explore this nice warm. Oh, it's close. Why? Not able to open this thing. I'm a little lost. Uh-oh. Little lost. No way to go. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Not like very much, but I just love this vast fungus. Ooh, I see some kind of village of tower over there. Oh, but we have a lot of eggs, so we can use them to get some fatigue back. There, I know that this should be called stamina, maybe, because fatigue is the opposite concept, probably, but are there mods that are changing the word fatigue to stamina, or from low fatigue to high fatigue? I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe there are, because I've seen some mods really doing even more unusual things. And that should be another mine, probably. A cavern. Oh, and oh, no. And I know there's a mod. I'd not yet tried it, because honestly I'm not sure it is worth installing something so complex. But I know there's a mod which is dynamically removing the lights from the glowing mushrooms, and it must be something complicated, because there, for instance, there's one light for free. Free fungus, and making a mod to properly update everything when you just remove one of them must be something not so easy to do. But honestly, I'm not sure it is worth, because okay, there's still light, but not so something you notice very much. Maybe here it is something that you... I don't know, I want to try that mod out of curiosity. Not sure I will keep it, but just because technically I think it is something really not easy to do. And another of the things that... Ooh, yeah, oh, and this is a problem that I have because I'm using one of that replacers, and this replacer is replacing some standard roots, and this is great when you are in the, for instance, in the West Gash, I think. But I found that a lot of mods use this kind of roots in interiors cavern, and they don't respect the proper orientation of the root. So you have these vast trees here, and they don't look very well. You have to rotate them to fix the thing, and then they are not so bad, but something that probably should be better to find the proper rotation of the object. It is sort of like with the books, when you have some books placed, that when you use some book texture replacer with some more detailed textures, with there are a lot with the proper writing, you realize that the book is reversed, while with the original texture you don't see the difference. Some more detailed cave. Oh, let's see if we can get this water. So in theory I have a tankard and a metal bucket. Let's see, can we? Yeah, we can. Water dirty. I don't want to drink, but fill container. Wait. Oh, something that I have changed personally to make more compatible Ashfall and Necessities of Morrowind is to enable as clear water the water coming from the standard waterfalls, because Necessities of Morrowind is using that as clear water. So at the moment I have set things like that because I think that they are widely used, and all in all I prefer to have those set as... Oh, we are thirsty, so we cannot really drink this water. In theory, we must find a way to get some pure water. So I suppose I must find some wood. Oh, look at this. This cave is beautiful. One thing that I'm uh, not working yet is to recognize standard necessities water container from Ashfall, because I think Ashfall is not looking for miscellaneous things. Okay, so we go up here. I'm a little lost, but hopefully I will manage to go out back somewhere. I love to get lost in these kind of new mods. And honestly, it could be my first character which dies, not from a cliff races at level 1, but from being lost in a cave without a way to go out. Oh, I don't think so. I think I should have a scroll, probably.
Visit Locken Island.
No.
The ultimate.
Let's read. Okay, this is settings.
Shiaru Monday. You should go to the Varden Fall Town area, see Darlene and talk with
Shiaru
Bobby
Monday.
and
This is the automatic
find a
reader,
man named
which is
Phyllis
reading
Posada
Morn
in a town
as
called
Monday,
Valmora and give the package to
while
him.
Morn is
Follow his instructions from there on out.
a Breton surname
Discard this
chosen
message at your
by
discretion. A
on the
friend.
random name generator. This is a little hilarious, but it happens with the standard Windows voices perfection. Oh, sometimes it works well. For instance, some Roman numbers are read correctly by default, but in this case, Shiaru Monday, not good. But all in all, a lot of things are read very well, all considering. And the one thing that I don't understand is why by default Molagmar, the pronunciation of the standard Windows voice is Molagmarch, but that's one thing that I think I managed to replace in the mod, but there are this kind of pronunciations that really I can't explain, but they are like this. But all in all, I think that personally for me it is not only immersion, having that kind of automatic voice. It is also a way for me to learn how to get the proper pronunciation of most of the words. Always exceptions, but it is called Barunal, this place. It's a named place. A big place. Ooh, this is a big grotto. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. This is probably the most stupid way you can die in Morrowind. No more fatigue and you get drawn in half a meter of water. Ooh, oh, fishy. Fishy, fishy. Can we go out there? Oh, and I think there's a mod around, probably still with the using the old version of end of USC, and not sure, but I think I not yet seen a version with the latest newer version working to do something like that. A mod to jump out of the water in cases like this, because if you don't have water walking or levitation, it is a little frustrating to not being able to go out of here. So probably if there is not yet a newer mod doing this, could be something. Probably the climbing mod could work, I think, because in theory it should work with any vertical collision you have. I never used it, but in theory. Honestly, I don't know, because using always some kind of mage character, I always have water walking, so usually don't really think about it. At least if I don't have to jump away, like in this case, but oh, he did it. But it could be nice. Yeah, it could be. It could be. It could be good. Adding some kind of animation for it, probably. Don't know if there are standard animation you could call to do something like that. But probably just a normal jump animation could be something you can use. Oh, and this way, these barunal caverns are really big. But I need stamina. I don't think I have water breathing. I can eat this. I have no idea if I able to reach some place. I should have a potion. This one. Ooh. Uh-oh. no, this is bad. I think my character is really risking. Okay, no stamina. I hope to have a scroll because I have this scroll, but not sure about it.
N.
Let's see. Oh, yes, I will use this because else I'm dead. Card 2? Wow. Not far.
Dunmer Temple.
Can we enter in the Dunmer Temple? Yeah. I think I could make things working better if they are using a standard. Maybe I could just strip the first part. We'll take a look at this. Yeah, grottos are very risky even if there are low-level enemy, but it's part of the adventure, I think. Oh, this is an example about the kind of books I was talking before. In standard game with no retextures, if this book is reversed, you don't really notice it because maybe a couple of pictures, but not the detail that we have here where we can see the words. And so this kind of books, if they are without the proper rotation, are more noticeable. I think there's one even in the first cell in the Sidanin Census and Excise Office. There's a copy of the books about the brief guide to the Imperial, something like that. In the first cell you enter in the office, and it is not with the proper rotation.
The pages of the Book of Rest and Endings are filled with obscure bits of cult mumbo-jumbo. The ritual for ending of Rathman, from 50 fathers frozen in slave past ripped from the wraith loom sunder the life weave lock tight in earth grip hold firm in grave fast.
So now, how could I read this thing without your mod? So, for me, it is something really
The homilies
useful.
of Blessed Almalexia. Suthasil and the scribes, young Suthasil, while playing in the egg mines, saw a number of scribes in a deep shaft, and he began to cast stones upon them, snickering as they skittered and scattered, until one of the scribes, lifting its head up in agony, cried out to Suthasil, "Please, please, have mercy, little boy, for what is sport to you is suffering and death to us."
Not bad. Xiaoyu is not bad reading.
The Book of Didra.
Okay.
The Anuad Paraphrase. The Cantatas of Vivek. The Consolations of Prayer. A Handbook for the Devout by Drammer Thelon.
And we have...
The
Oh,
36
found
Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 6. You have discovered the 6th Sermon of Vivek, which was hidden in the words that came next to the Hort Ater. Lives of Vivek and Mephala. The Book of Lamentation. The Ranks of the Blessed. The pages of the Book of Rest.
We have plenty of new books if we like to read them. Oh.
Biography of.
But this is probably really empty still.
Chronicles of Micheleft.
Ooh, I want
This is.
to take this. Okay, so necessities of Morrowind. Good. Ooh, how nice. The things is great. The problem is that we have very few voices, especially for male. Male voices are really bad quality, the standard ones for Windows, compared to the female ones. It would be nice to have some more, but they are the free ones that I found are of low quality.
Lessons of Vivek. Sermon 32. The Scripture of the Mace. First. An overview of gods and varieties of.
This is a pretty nice interior for a temple.
The 36 Lessons of Vivek. Sermon 14. Vivek lay with Malak Baal for 80 days and ate, though headless.
And I want some mods putting secret things
The doors of the.
in this level of the temples. Good idea.
How you should know US, death, defeat, and fear. We. The 36 Lessons of Vivek. Spirit of Nirn.
So the city of Kartur. Oh, Now we are. Uh, I want to make you notice that we are well fed from Ashfall, but we got also the magic from necessities, the magic effect that is applied when you are well fed from necessities. Why some books are missing the titles? I am using a mod by QQQBBB which is called a less clairvoyant Narvarin, I think. Let me check it. Where is it? Not clairvoyant Narvarin. And this mod probably is one of the more immersive mods I have used. Sometimes it is a little annoying, but all in all I love it. It has some quirks still, but all in all I like it very much. I try to fix some of the things that are not working 100%, but I really like it. Basically, if you like immersion, give it a try. The annoying thing is that when you have something and you have just one copy, for instance, you have just one potion of some kind, it can be annoying because you consume the only one you have and you don't really know what you are using, because you know after the first use, and it can be annoying if you have a very nice potion and you use it when you don't really need it. But this is the bigger problem. And another problem is that sometimes basically you also, when you talk with someone the first time, you don't see their name. You see their class, their race, and so on. And then when you talk with them, they should tell you their name when you talk to them, and this is nice. It is pretty immersive. Problem is that sometimes some of them don't display their name, and I found this thing happening also a lot with companions, and so this thing sometimes doesn't work as expected. So what I managed to do is just replace, in any case when I open the dialogue, I just display the name regardless, because I've not managed yet to recognize all the cases in a proper way. But all in all, the mod is something that I think I will keep on using because I like it very much. I hope that the author will come back to modding Morrowind, because making mods for Morrowind, because I think at the moment he's not making new mods, but hopefully he will come back soon, because I like this and also other mods by QBBB. I love the one about the opening containers animation, which has been ported from the old version of which was still in standard scripting, being ported on Lua. And then we have other mods. Check. Oh, the cheat mod, which is really a great mod, especially for people who are not so used with the game console. you can do a lot of things from this mod without needing to open the game console to learn some little codes. You can just teleport to a cell, to some NPCs, change the game settings, add spells, add items, change or see the statistics, a lot of things. So that's another mod that I really suggest. Can solve some problems. Ooh, I was expecting to get some. So this city is interior seems to be finished. It's a pretty nice one. An empty book. Oh. And I must say, you recognize the quality, even an empty interior. No people here, but look at the use, how are used the lights. It's really great. And also the architecture blending with these two columns here. I like it very much.
HHNNHN.
And we are learning Edric. Some glows.
It's a sea creation myth, and we ate it to become it. There was the striking, and the egg was split into 12 worlds, one for each serpent who.
Ah, nice house. Really nice.
Etiquette with Rulers by Ares Terralogen. Fool's Ebony by Princeps. A Short History of Morrowind by Jeanette Sid.
Oh, and the mod which is hiding the title of the books is the one by QQQBBB, but the mod which is
A dubious tale of the Crystal Tower
adding
by
the
Gian.
red
This story was first told
when
to me
you
I was a
manage
minute.
to
Newly
read the
studying
last
in the
page is the one by Barlord, I think. So they walk together well, and you can use both and without
A dubious
any
tale
problem.
of the Crystal The 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 7.
So when I
As the
scroll to the
caravan
last
of Nuvar
page,
now make for the
then the
capital of
book
Belith,
should have
Anon
the
Almalexia.
red suffix, as you can see. So basically there are three mods working together. There is the QQQBBB1, which is hiding the title of the book until you read it. And there is the Marlords one, which is called I have too many. Bookworm, I think. Yeah. I have changed it a little just to display both the title and the identifier, because there are many double books with different identifier, and sometimes I need to know the proper identifier. And I think that really it starts being a problem about how many mods you have in this list, because we can really have hundreds of them, and sometimes looking the right one to tweak can be a little difficult, but nonetheless it's a great idea to have a list like this, because you can put a lot of them, and it's I think it's better than the standard, for instance, used in Skyrim, because I don't remember, but I think some of them do not save the settings, but maybe a few of them. And back, where are we at? Oh, we are just strolling, exploring some preview area of Time Rebuild, and these interiors are really great. I think this is one of the best interior that I've seen with this kind of style. Oh, let's see if we can drink here. Dirty water. And we are tired. Okay, let's try and see if we can use the bedroll with both mods. So this should be the necessities one. And we try 8 hours, just to check it. Okay, seems to work. This works. Necessities. Well rested. I'm not sure it is an effect from necessities, probably it is. And then we are hungry, and this is from necessities. And these two. Okay, so let's see. And then we are no more hungry. Problem is we are thirsty and not sure. This is not something I can do yet. Oh, this is great. Okay, so basically at the moment it is working like this. When I try to use the water, Ashfall is treating this like dirty water, so I can drink it directly. I don't want to do it as Ashfall because it is dirty water. I can fill a container to try and purify the water by boiling it with Ashfall, or I can cancel, and then we have the necessities of Morrowind script processing the water, which is considered something you can drink for necessities. So in theory you can use both already. The difference is that Ashfall consider a lot of water to be dirty, while necessities consider water which is not seawater, something you can drink. All in all, I think that a good compromise. Or you can disable one of the mods about treating first. I think you can do also this, but all in all, it's nice to be able to use both of them, I think. Ooh, night view. Okay, I'm looking for a bed because going out by night with a level 1 character, not a good idea by night. Let's see. Oh, some beds. Oh, also, I think Shiari will like these things more. Ooh, found something really nice. Ooh. That's good. And these are all by Wesley, I think. Okay, let's see. Four hours. I was hoping to find some well, because wells should work with both modes, but not sure. Ooh, there are... Look at this. There are some kind of tree paths. Okay, let's see if we are able to use. I need to find some water first. Look at this. We found a nice thing for Giaio. No water here. someone alive? No? Statue?
Kardar.
Okay, let's see if we can get some wood for now. Should have this. Not recognized as a tree. Must find a real tree. Maybe over there a tree, over there a tree. Okay, let's try that one. Okay, let's see if I have learned how to make things. Campfire first. And we need the firewood. Oh, suppose 3 firewood. Okay. More. Okay. Probably we would need a better container. You can hear the boiling water from the distance. That's great. What happens if I drink the boiling water? Oh, I can. That's not really realistic, but I guess another things to add the immersion. But I love this. Look at this. I think I need a ladle, but I don't have it, so I cannot really cook. Yeah, I like a lot of things, but you know, I like necessities, Imperial Outpost, and I like the necessities quest, and I like necessities foods, and so on. So I would just use both, probably. Drink. Okay, yeah, I rate you. Oh, let's try this thing. Sit down. Up this way, so I can see the pretty nice view. Now. Okay, sit down. Real time. The one thing that I don't like here is that you can move your view. I think it should be possible to use both without great problems. Probably the one thing more difficult to find from the necessities part is the water, because most of it is set as dirty water in Asphalt by default, but if you just change the free waterfall default, most of things should be usable also from necessities, because basically you have first the asphalt menu, option menu, that is starting, but if you press cancel, then you can have the necessities of Morrowind firing, and so you can still drink, just changing those 3 or 4 sources to be used by necessities too. Or maybe it is not even necessary to change them. The essential thing is that when you press cancel, you can still have the necessities scripting working, and you should be able to drink. Anyway, light fire, campfire, add, cancel. So if I want to... first I must destroy this. No? So if I want to dismantle the fire, I'm a little lost here. Okay, add grill, no. Light fire, I don't suppose. Okay. Cooking pot. Fill container. Right. Cooking pot. Remove pot. Oh, now I can do it. Oh, well, it is very logic. Add, patch. Okay, destroy. Hello, prof. So, we are now well rested, well fed, and so on. Okay, that's good. I don't think that boat is working, but let's see. Oh, we can get some fish maybe. I want a real fishing mod with good animations. There's being a fishing rod mesh, which is much better than this standard one. So maybe someone could do some fishing mod. Strange. No, 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 no. I don't want to kill you this way. No, 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 no. That guy is already trying to do something with the actual mod and the necessities of Morrowind mod. But not able to get this fish. Oh, finally. But anyway, I wanted to go there. That's a bit. Ooh, let's go there and check the water. No, 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 no rush. I'm not able to do mods in a rush. Or better, I'm able, but they don't work very well, usually. Okay, let's see if these meshes... one of the things that I like most about the Lua mod is that usually you can have different mods working together very well. So, for instance, we should have... Oh! This one. Ah, damn cliff races. Oh well. Okay, still night. Ooh, like this.
The Alchemist's Formulary. Emeralds. Applications in alchemy by We're Told the Blackened. The Song of the Alchemist's Ancient Tales of the Dreamer.
I have no idea. Oh, chameleon maybe. Okay, so let's get some wood here. I don't know. Your stamina, your fatigue is something that changes how much wood you can harvest, or it is something only random?
I will kill you over and over until there are none of you left.
Anyway, water. Yeah, in theory it should affect it, because the rest of the game is using fatigue for everything, I think. But probably it is true that this area has not yet some well added. Maybe there are mods for this, but probably there are also standard time rebuilt wells that maybe they are added when there are also NPCs. Don't know. I will take a look. But the problem is that I think that this rot roaring area is going to be changed very soon, so making mods for it maybe it's a little risky. Oh, in theory I can also drink normal potion to get some water for Ashfell. I think so. The problem with making mods for the preview area is that it changes a lot, so it's a lot of work to keep compatibility. But depends on the mod. I think adding some wells should be something not really requiring a lot of time, because I think there are already meshes for them. I think I could do could be a mod I could do for the adding wells for Tamiya preview. Oh, look at this! We are reaching the coast. So probably better to go that way. I must watch at the sky for those pesky cliff races. Okay, so I want to go this way, so I should pass that mountain. But this way I go back to the city. Oh, food poisoning. Too oh crap. I'm eating too much. This was unexpected. And now, food poisoning. I must sleep. What should I do? Over encumbered. Okay. I'm not used to it. Oh well, at least I am No more thirsty. Okay, so I hope that's an exit from the city from the other side, because I want to reach that river. Maybe this way. No? Ooh, what's this? A spoon. I'm looking for a ladle. Ooh, some arrows. I need them. The problem is that water bottles are miscellaneous items in necessities, and I don't think Asheville is managing them by default. NPCs are not yet placed in the new timer preview areas like this one. Probably NPCs are one of the latest things. Well, the latest one is quests, but NPCs are just before the quests, I think. So there are quite a lot of areas in preview that are without NPCs still, and that's pretty normal, because first they must finish everything in exteriors and interiors and so on. What could I do here? Drop some pretty nice thing. Sorry, Xiaoyu, but we need to drop something here. And I like to drop this. I don't know. Maybe. Oh no, this is needed for the fire. I will drop. Some other books. This is back. Okay, this way. And this is a big city. Maybe I must go up there and maybe... Ah, let's try it. Maybe to cross the mountains, you have to go over there. Something like that. Ooh, this way. No. Oh, this is a big city, all in all, because plenty of... Okay, so I want to go and get this. I don't think I must go up there and... Okay, this way. This way. Okay, so normally I would try to eat this, but raw food, not good. I'm bad at cooking, but I don't think I can cook. I need a ladle, correct? No? Oh, a grill. But I don't have I don't have a grill. I'm just a poor level 1 character teleported by Dagger 2 instead of over there's a missing rock probably. Instead of going to Sydney, I've been teleported by Dagger 2 to a random place, and I need to reach Sydney some way. So I think I will just go this way because not able to find the proper direction from that city, and let's see. Can find a way from this side of the coast. Which is absolutely beautiful. We can even see some Dreamer ruin out there. Okay, so the plan is now to water walk the other side, and we have a sand coin from water life. Okay, let's try it. So if we cannot climb the mountain, we can water walk, hopefully. Because we are a pretty mage, mostly. And also sword user, but mostly mage. So the metal bucket can't be used as a stamina container. I'm crouching because I have a mod that is giving me back some stamina this way.
Great Dafila Dearling.
Yeah, I think I will add to the things that you are given by default if you choose the option to have uh, the how is it called? The metal bucket, also a ladle or a grill, because if you want to start in a place that is not in Vattenfall, you don't really use the mod from the start. Bye bye, extinguished hope. Thanks for watching. And we are at the mouth of the river. So that's an island, and we are not so far from Sida. Yeah, I have used the option to get some standard items, but I have got only the bucket, I think. I don't think it's easy this way, but it should be easy enough to change if it is not already an option from the panel. I will take a look. Oh, and one thing that it is not yet updated, I think, in Ashfall is the regions, because Tanya Rebuild has changed the region's name in latest update, and Ashfall is not using them at the moment. It is using the old names for the regions, which are missing the region suffix. So basically it is like it is always using the default region. Not that this changes things a lot, because it is mostly the weather that is changing how temperature is working, but just to make things work as they should, I think it should be upgraded. There's no one. To get the bot working, but hopefully there will be some city nearby. Ooh, some garlic, and this is one reason why I love necessities. This is one great ingredient. Oh crap. So we have a bow and we have some arrows. A shell. A birdie. Oh, we have some squid jockey. We can try. I got some more fish. Yes, Mia. It's Mia. Our fishing skill is still pretty low, I suppose. Okay, at this, let's see. In theory, I should be able to see the fishing skill, because I have the mod which is trying to display it using the skills module, but we are still very low at 0. or it is not working. Let's see. I think I can see it from here too.
Water Life, by Abot, Color Edition. These are a few pictures and notes I took during my past travels. I hope this can bring you luck and...
Yeah. So, in theory, this route should go to Ebonheart, I think. Oh, sorry, Old Ebonheart. And we are Chile. One thing I love is that you can just put on your clothes in real time, and then you are usually able to become comfortable very soon. Ooh. And I have already seen this village, but I think that's not big. Let's see the time scale. Now. So, if I know the correct identifier, I can set an object to be a marker, so it becomes invisible in game. Correct? Okay, we have one more. I think I could go and make a mod after all. It should be a couple lines. One line, okay. That's my mod. For the...
If there is a single kernel of truth which can encompass all one must know of Indoral's Illustrio's house, it is...
But jokes apart, I think it could be a very useful mod, because this way we timely rebuilt developers can keep on placing the ugly cubes and we can keep on playing without them. All in all, could be pretty nice. Oh no! No. What a noob death. Oh crap, I'm still here. Okay. I always come back here. I should say more often. Because for some reason it should save automatically, but I don't know. Maybe I have something not working. Could take a look at the log. Okay, at least I know the way. So get some wood. This time I think I will save by hand because I always come back here. In my experience, when the sophisticated save system doesn't work as expected, is because there's some mod that is spamming the logs and there's some error somewhere. One thing that happens a lot to me is that no, this way. Is that when a mod, a Leo mod has some kind of problems and some kind of spamming problems, also other mods start behaving in an incorrect way, and then at a certain point you crash and or you feel the log, and it's hard to understand where the problem is, but could be not related to the error message that you get. Oh, 100 messages. Okay, this hero, no eating.
than
Okay.
Worthen Rod.
Ah, we follow the road in the fog. The long and foggy road. Well, at least there are no cliff races. Ash is terrible. But it's very immersive or wonderful, I suppose. There's a volcano after all. Oh, We are falling to the ground. Where is this road going? I suppose here to the coast. Food poisoning. Food poisoning means I eat too much, I think. Hello! First person I met here, another one. But signs of civilization, that's a good thing.
Don't you?
I don't think I ate raw meat. I ate some crab meat. We should be something you can eat. I will try again. Let's see. Meat raw, but there's no... if I try to eat this one... yeah. It's raw, so... that's because this is good food with necessities of Morrowind, so yeah, probably not something that Ashfall is. What's that? Ooh. A guard helping? Good. Ah! well. About time. We can fill our container, we can drink. So, as you can see, we have both the messages. I think. I hope. And we are in this quaint little village called Tane. Oh, so I was right from the start. It is a matter of how you make the mesh, because else I don't. I cannot find an explanation about it working before having MWUSE and our modern tools. So we must start the time you rebuild Meshmaker, less red writings on the cube and more marker tag, correct? By Breton, and we can travel to Sidanin, and we have enough gold. And it's not a scenic travel, but oh well. That's a very lazy model which is not going to do the return route for that, and he's a very stubborn one. So no. Sentius Varus, shipmaster of the Coast Guard. For a fee I could take you along to Tangla. Okay, so the usual new destination. What time we will? That's good. But can we enter here? Oh, I have my mod for the competition now that I cannot. There's no need anymore to do a special mod for the ugly red cubes. My next mod will be close the door out of the census when you have talked with Mr. Socucius Agala, because this thing is more difficult that it may seem if you want to do it properly with standard scripting. So better use Lua for this, because this is unless you want to replace the door, which is not something something I do. So doing that for Lua probably it is better.
The captain of the Imperial fort at Pelagiad seeks an able scout for a mission. It has something to do about the moat house.
And we are finally here. Okay, usual things. Let's go and talk with. Let's see, we have a mysterious note.
Shiaryu Monday. You should
Shiaryu Monday?
Monday.
Monday.
And talk with Celis Gravias in the census in excise office. After you have the package, find a man named Caius Cosadas in the town called Balmora and give the package to him. Follow his instructions from there on out. Discard this message at your discretion.
Yeah.
A friend.
A friend. Let's go and talk.
My orders are to go to the town of Balmora in Vardenfell district and report to a man named Caius Cosadas. To find out where he lives, I should ask in Balmora at the corner club called South Wall. When I find Caius Cosadas, I must give him a package of documents, and wait for further orders.
Good night, thanks for watching, and I think I will get some spellcaster thing, like
Mage.
mostly for this and this.
Accept. Captain Gravias at the Census and Excise office in Sedanin saw that the few possessions I was carrying before my arrest were returned to me. I never thought I'd see that stuff again, but I'm sure all of it will come in handy now that I...
Okay, I think we had done it. It's been not so easy because we died a lot. Let me check if there are strange things in the log. No problem whatsoever. So it is just that for some reason the saves did not trigger. Let me check the settings. Maybe I have simply something not set up well. Okay, so 3 minutes. On a timer, yes. 4 minutes. Oh, strange. I have the usual settings, but they have saved automatically less than usual for some reason. But anyway, we are finally here. Oh, not this way, this way. Ah, another well! I love the wells after this difficult trip.
Hurry this up, will you?
The cave of Adamasartus, just outside of town, has recently been inhabited by smugglers. It is recommended that it is avoided for the time being. Celis Gravius, Imperial Guard Captain of Sedanin.
Yeah, I think so. I just forgot it. I think you must look up and drink. Forgot it.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
With the recent discovery that the legendary Mentor's Ring was last in the possession of one Brin Samaris, who is interred in the nearby Samaris ancestral tomb.
And we have this wonderful nose.
I am running low on crab meat, and am
And
able
a
to
little
pay for
quest.
5 portions. I
And
found a note on the Sedanin
this
notice
one.
board. The cave of Adamasartus,
yeah,
just
this
outside
one.
of town, has recently been inhabited by smugglers.
has a
It
little
is
typo
recommended that it is
here.
avoided for the time.
Let's take a note. But this is a quest, so let's take it.
The St. Dylan Inquirer asterisk. Please, I beseech anyone's help. My friend and lover, Procss Vitellius, has disappeared. If
This better be important.
Very important, I have a ring.
I have met a Bosmer named Fargoth who claims the Imperials have stolen a ring of his. He would like it back. Yes, I found it. Here, take it. I have returned the engraved ring of healing to Fargoth. He was overjoyed to have it back, and promised to mention my name to the trader here in town, Aril.
All items.
Okay,
You
so
have something to say to me?
this is the vanilla mod. Pretty nice mod. Because there's a quest to find secret rooms that together are forming a nice house, which is also a teleportation hub. And so, very useful.
He certainly holds you in high esteem.
And so, but for now, I think I will stop here because it's a little late for me too, and well, I think we have seen a pretty scenic area of Tamriel preview. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we will see you next time. Bye bye.